Good morning, everybody. Good morning, traders. I'm hoping you can hear my voice. Let me see if I can increase the volume a little bit. Okay, everything is good. So please, people, confirm to me that you can hear my voice by typing a yes or raise your hand or something. Just type yes. If I hear my voice, then I'll proceed. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. So I'm seeing a lot of yes. That means people can hear me. Okay, so I want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all for your patience, waiting for me to begin this class today. My name is Olusegun, and of course, I'm going to be the anchor. Now, the usual person that anchored today's event is Tomiwa in the background. But Tomiwa right now is, I just decided to just take his class. Yeah, I choose for him to rest because yesterday he took mine. I was on leave for like a week, so it was there for me. So I decided to just come around to say, okay, let me go to today's class. So I'm hoping that all of you are fine, that you're all making money. Okay, the important thing is for you to make money. That's the important thing. When you are trading and you're making money, Rally Trade is happy because the more trade you take, the more profit you see for Rally. Because of course, you are benefiting from the spread, the swap, from the commission, from everything. So it's a win-win situation for all of us. So permit me to share my screen anyway, so that we can start good. So I'm going to share my MT5 screen. I'm going to be using MT5 for today's analysis. So just give me a second while I click on share. And of course, this is my MT5 screen. I've not been able to trade for like a week. Not unprofessionally. I trade, but because I have some ways of trading that doesn't really have to, make me be there personally. But for me to analyze charts, like physical analysis, I've not been able to do that because I've been on leave for a week plus. And of course, because I was also out of Lagos for kind of like a private event in my state. That's in my home. So, but I'm back now, so I'm better. And of course, I want to tell you that it's just the beginning. So we're going to make more money, all of us, together. So let me, the one I'm going to give to you first is the one I've been trying to look at for like maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour, and that's USD CAD. Now, I see this pair as something that has potential to push to the upside. I'll tell you why. The last time I actually discussed this, USD CAD went up. So if you look at the daily bar, you see that the price kind of like do as if it wants to go down right now. Because on the daily bar, there's been a constant trend to the downside. That's the constant one. Let me see if I can just draw this. You can see that the price moved down. Of course, there was a little bit of rest, and then it pushes up a little bit. And now there's kind of like a move that is beginning to happen on the daily bar that's trying to push down. But in the down trend, there's always an uptrend. The way I see it, US dollar is going to continue to go stronger because the economy of Eurozone is a little bit weak. And of course, that of US is not that bad. Okay, so if we not distill this down to 1 hour, which is this one. Now, sorry, before I go on the daily, if I insert kind of like an indicator, under oscillator, if I insert stochastic to kind of like give us a perspective. You see that stochastic gives us a perspective to sell around here, kind of here. Sorry, to sell around there. You permit me to just pick this call. This is an important call. Just this call. I just tell the person to hold on. I'll call back. So give me a second. Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you for your patience and for allowing me to pick that call. It's actually a call from my mom, and I know it's very important. So, but then I'm going to call her after this event. So let's move forward. That's moving on. So the place you would have sold is that place I actually indicated there, based on stochastic on the daily bar. Now, the selling or the sell pressure is still on. That's true. But then, there's always in between something that can actually give us an idea. So on the 1 hour front, we've seen kind of like when the price was going down, that's like this one, having a lower low, right? Lower low. From the left side, I draw now to this level. Let me see if I can adjust this one a little bit to like this. You can see that the price is doing lower low. What I mean by lower low is there's a low here. I'm doing physical 100% technical analysis for you now. When the price did lower low at this level, sorry, it did a low at that level. It also did another low. Let me see if I can just copy this at this level. But while the price was doing that, we compare indicator lows. You see that the indicator low is actually double, like equal at this level. So when you have equal low for indicator, like so, okay, kind of like equal, it's always almost horizontal. Okay, if I say low of the indicator at this level, and I compare the low to that of the price at this level, you see that it's like a double bottom. So while the price was doing lower low, the indicator was doing double bottom, which tells you that this price may not continue to push to the downside. So what you can do is to place a buy when you see the opportunity, for example, a green bar. So right now, if we zoom in a little bit on this USD card front, can I just close this since we don't need it? So if you zoom in a little bit on this USD card front, we see that there is kind of like almost a pressure around here. Good morning. Almost a pressure around here for a bullish candle, telling us that the price will actually go up. So if we buy now, we're going to be having a low risk. Okay, because if we buy now, the stop loss for this trade will most likely be around this level. So this price, for example, 1.34765 level will be a stop loss. So if you're buying now at this level, I think you'll be good enough. Okay, that's what I feel. So for this USD card, I would vote for a buy. Now, of course, if I'm buying, the take profit should be around this zone, right? It shouldn't be too much because we are still on the kind of like a downtrend on the daily bar. But for the 1 hour, we are set for a bullish, move. So let's see if we can just place a buy. Since the risk reward ratio is like 1 to 1.5 right now, so I think if we place a buy, it will be good enough, right? So if you buy at this level, okay, and of course the stop loss is here and the take profit is up there, so I think it will be good enough. So let's click on buy on the USD card and put stop loss at around 1.34732 and take profit at around 1.35765. So I'm going to do kind of like new order. For me, now this is not a pending order, this is not a buy limit or whatever. This is just a straight buy, right? I'm going to just do a buy. Okay, and of course my stop loss is going to be below this 1.3472. And my take profit is going to be around this 1.36, I'm sorry, 1.357 thereabout. So that's for USD card, right? Now for let's see, for gold. For gold, there's this kind of like a bearish engulfing. Now, gold is well above $2,600 right now. I actually predicted that gold should hit $3,000 soon. It should in the near future. It should hit $3,000. So, but we still have a long way to go before getting $3,000. So we are still currently around $2,600. Of course, all here is still pointing to a bullish signal for gold. So I think we should be looking to buy gold, okay, when it kind of like returns to a support. Now, looking at it like this, it's difficult to predict when gold is going to go to a support, except you have a support and resistance template on your chart, okay, which is what you can also visualize on your own if you don't have one. So if you zoom out like this, you should be able to virtually see supports, okay. For example, I can give you some. This is a support area. This is a support zone, okay. That's where price gets to and couldn't go down again, like this level. When price was trying to go down, it gets to this level and it couldn't go down. So that's a support level. But of course, we have another one near, close around here. You can also use this as support level. Okay, so if you extend this to the front, you also like this support. Of course, we can also have another one, maybe close by around here. That's another support area. Okay, so which means that we can also buy there. And of course, don't forget that there's another one close by. I don't know if I can just move it to around this level. We could also pass this for a support level. Now, this particular one, this one that I'm kind of shaking is kind of like more likely kind of like a very strong zone. Because beyond what you are looking at, if we extend it to the back, we also see that the price got to this level in the past and couldn't go down. So this is most likely going to be like a verified support zone. So if price can fall to this kind of level, you can increase your lot size, because that's the level that will be difficult for price to break. All right. So it could, for example, you could break the first level, break the second level, but it will most likely not break the third level. So you can increase your lot size. If price gets to that place in the future, of course, you can increase for a buy. And of course, don't forget that if eventually, if all else failed and the price descends to around this level, sorry, let me just move this one. So around this level, you can also increase your lot size, because it's also kind of like a verified support level, right? I don't know if I think there's another one here, kind of, yeah. So those are the levels. You can see that it also corresponds to kind of like a previous support zone on the chart. So those are the levels of support you can use. And if you don't want to use this horizontal one, I'm giving you kind of like a visual representation. If you actually that, this is what you should visualize. All right, we're still on 1 hour chart. And if you don't want to use this support level, if it is difficult for you to kind of like bring out, just come around and insert a simple moving average, like 50 period. Just insert moving average, make it simple, right? Make it simple. Simple color, maybe color red so that you can see it on the screen. So something like this. This one is red. This one is red. Okay, so we start something like this. And of course, we can use it to verify. Okay, if price is close. All right. So this is 50 period. And of course, you can see that the price is coming down. So if you get to this level and it gives you a bullish engulfing, you can buy. All right. If you get to this level in the future and give you a bullish engulfing, you can buy. Now, what you can see from a previous report is that when the price got to, let me see if I can disable that and move back a little bit. When the price kind of like move, this kind of move, having kind of like a dragonfly candle, and then followed by a marubuzu, and the marubuzu close above the moving average, then you can easily kind of like say, you know what, let me just go in, with a very big lot, and of course you can buy, you could have bought gold. And I'm sure that this was after FOMC. Okay, so you have this kind of candle that does this, of course, followed by this kind of candle. Let me just see if I can. Okay. Madam, welcome, ma. Yes, I'm doing MMA. Yes, welcome, ma. Thank you. They are well. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. So, kind of like, so when the price finish Marubuzu like so, you should be like if I was on the chart or with the chart, with this 1 hour chart, I could have increased my lot size following days. Okay, these are strong, signals that support that the fact that price was going to go up. So since gold is on a bullish run, okay, then you should be looking to buy gold. Now, why do I say gold is on a bullish run? We go to kind of like another chart. Let's say we go to kind of like precious metal market. I'll pick gold, and then we pick, for example, kind of like a default plain candle like so. If we go to monthly chart, I hope it will load fast, and we zoom out. You can see that gold is on a bullish run. Let me see if I can just zoom in there. Can you see? So the price of gold on the monthly chart is pointing to the upside. Why do you want to go against it? Okay, there's no need. And of course, there is kind of like a reason to support that here. Now, when you see this kind of candle, it's like a doji. Okay, and of course, when you see that kind of doji, that's the next candle close or move above the high, you should be prepared that, the fact that this price always go up. So you can see. So once this price now, let me see if I can just adjust this. Once this price crosses this part on the candle, once it crosses above this Marubuzu, this doji candle, then you should be prepared to buy. All right. So since this date, you can see that the price has been going up. Now, this month, October, price is bullish. And if you look at the weekly chart, the same thing. Okay, if we zoom out, you see that the reason why I said you should begin to buy is that price of gold is on the bullish run. Now, that does not mean that price will not fall. It will. It's just that when it falls, it will always rise. Okay. For example, you could see a fall around here. There was a fall, but then followed by a rise. And of course, there was another fall here, followed by a rise, right? And of course, there's another fall here, followed by. So there's not as if the price will not fall, but the price will always rise. So the rise is more like the one that is kind of like more on this chart. And you can see the reason why. All right. The price is 100% uptrend, right? And this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's going to be for a very long time. Okay. Yes, it will fall, but then it will rise. So if you want to sell, don't use too much lot. If you want to buy, when it gives you option, you can use big lots, all right? Now, let's quickly go back to 1 hour chart right here. And then look at the analysis once more. So as it is now, yeah, the price could go down because there's a bullish engulfing. And let's even use kind of like a Bollinger Band to see how far it could go. If you go to Bollinger Band, and we go to kind of like Bollinger Band. Where is it now? Under trend. I think I should have Bollinger Band here. Yeah, right here. So if you do defaults, you can see that the price actually does that, kind of like close bearish engulfing candle around the upper band, which suggests that the price would go down. But yeah, the price could have gone down if the price was downtrend. All right, if the trend was down, it would have gone down very fast. But it couldn't go down because the trend is up on the monthly chart. So it will be difficult for 1 hour to kind of beat monthly like that. It will be difficult, except maybe something else happened. Of course. So the reason why, that's why I said gold is on uptrend. So you can be looking to buy gold. Let me check comment section to see if some people agree with me on what I've just done, right? Let's see. Who is this one? Somebody says I'm talking about USD card and I'm showing them Euro USD chart. I don't know what you are talking about. I'm talking about gold. Maybe you are talking about the past. All right. So some people are saying I should look at Euro USD. Yes, of course, I'll look at it. Joseph Agbobia says it's in UK and they love my analysis, but I've not seen pound. We have not sent pound. If you're in UK and you cannot send pound, don't mind me. I was just joking. How is UK anyway? So so he's not suggesting something that at the end of education, can you put a program in place where signals suggested by previous coach can be reviewed by subsequent traders? I believe this will be a value added. I don't know what you mean by this, but if you are saying that signals suggested by previous coach can be reviewed by subsequent traders, what do you mean subsequent trader? Is it subsequent coach you want to say, or trader? I really don't know. Joseph Agbobia, I would like to talk to you. So if you, maybe once I enable this channel, you can kind of like give me a call, or then we can talk. So please stay put. I would like to talk to you so that I can get your idea, because it's kind of sketchy. I still don't understand it fully, because we have a lot of ways that we kind of use to provide analysis and training for traders, so that they can kind of like get engaged and trade on their accounts. Matthew, okay, a lot of people say yes there. So I was just looking at the comment section to see what I can. Oh, okay, you need subsequent coach, right? So okay, so I'm going to do that. If it's what you mean, I'm going to do that. So such that, but signals expired. For example, now let me give you an idea. If, for example, as I said, gold is on uptrend, so we're looking to buy, and then tomorrow somebody else come, this gold trend could have changed and changed to sell. So if you mean that, maybe I say really, maybe we should talk about it so that I can get your 100% analysis. Peculiar Star is saying, what is my analysis on gold? I just finished gold analysis. I said gold is on uptrend, that you should be looking to buy when the price gets support. What else do you want me to say around gold? I still don't know. Esther, maybe you also talk to me regarding that. I know you're interested in trading gold, but now is not the time to place a buy, right? Let's go to Euro USD, suggested by a lot of people. Euro USD, I will not be buying Euro USD going forward. Technically, it is not good for me to buy Euro USD going forward. Now, I was actually expecting, I think the last time I discussed Euro USD was on Wednesday. Okay, I was on leave then, but then there was this kind of like advanced class online that I actually yielded the class to Moji, because where I was, the network was not 100% okay. But then I told you guys that Euro USD was going to get to this green zone, and then it got there. I think I still have this chart up. That's the price actually got there. So, but then going forward, I don't think it will be okay for you to be looking to buy Euro USD. Okay, yeah, the Eurozone economy is not too strong, even though dollar rate, kind of like dollar value, was supposed to go lower because of the interest rate cut by 50 basis points last week. That gives a kind of like a boost to euro. Okay, that was why euro kind of like won against dollar. So since that Wednesday, we have seen a move to the upside. for Euro USD. But then, you know, nothing lasts forever. When it comes to this chart, nothing lasts forever. There's kind of an algorithm that controls the chart. Okay, anytime the price shifts to the upside too much, there's something that will always push it down. Okay, the algorithm will switch base and begin to push it down, especially when it comes to Euro USD because it's very fluid, very, very fluid. So, what I would suggest for you to do on Euro USD, even do on the monthly chart. Yes, on the monthly chart, you still have room to go up. Okay, on the monthly chart, we still have a lot of room to go up. You can see on monthly chart, you can still go up. But on the 4 hours chart, we are currently around resistance. Okay, so even if it's going to break it, it's going to be very difficult on the 4 hours chart. Let's see on the monthly chart. Okay, technically, we are around resistance and it's pushing forward. If we zoom in a little bit, you can see that the price is about kind of like peaking. So the only condition that Euro USD will go up is for it to clearly break this region on the monthly chart and clear up. So if it close above this level this month, that's if it close on this month now, this month of September. If Euro USD close above this level, then we'll be looking to buy. Okay, so until then, I'm going to be staying off. Okay, that's for Euro USD. Currently, it's obvious that most likely it's going to close above it. So if it closes above this level, yes, we can definitely be looking to buy. But the month is still on, it's not ended. Let's look at the weekly chart. Weekly chart. Weekly chart. So on the weekly chart, we've seen volatility above it. Okay, so if it closes like this also, yeah, we can now begin to look for a buy. So on this weekly chart now, let's see what this week we finish it. If it finishes inside of this green zone, this thing I'm plotting, you can also plot your own. Okay, you can plot it. If it finishes inside of this green zone, then be looking to sell Euro USD because Euro USD is very volatile. There's no permanent direction for it. It will go up and of course it will go down. On the daily front, we see the price is clearly above the area we painted. So let's wait for it to finish this one. So, and of course, we are seeing some bearish signal, okay, on Euro USD. So let's see if it will turn again. And of course, I actually expect it to go down a little bit. Even if it's going to go up, I expect Euro USD to drop a little bit because Eurozone economy is also that strong. But then if eventually it carries the day and of course it finishes bullish, then we should be looking to buy Euro USD because I tell you what, on the monthly chart, there's still room to go. You can see the room already. These are rooms that the price can still move to. Very big room. Okay, you can see it already. That's from this left side. You can actually extend. That means the price can extend the bullish run and up to this level. So let's wait for it to finish this particular month. If you finish green, then we can expect Euro USD to continue to push up. But then if you turn around, because you can turn, okay, this level it is a very dangerous level on the resistance level. So let's see what comes out of it. So Euro USD, except you want to stay off, don't buy. At least wait for the price to do what it wants to do. But of course, if you give a signal, you can sell. That's what I think that's what I can see on Euro USD. If you have questions around this, you can quickly ask me now because I'll look at it. The only one I'm giving you to buy straight away is USD card. No much analysis on that one. Yeah, it's a buy. A guasa, no sir. I actually subscribe to a buy of that one. All right. GBP Let's look at GBP I've not checked GBP for like a week plus now. Let's see what happens to GBP Majors market GBP. Let's see. Let's see this one. GBP Okay, so let's check GBP out. GBP has been very strong. Okay, and of course you can see that GBP has been very strong. So, but of course, Japanese yen is also very strong. So for GBP to be beat Japanese yen like this, it means that GBP is very strong, right? So let's adjust this and check. So GBP I think I'm going to be going with a buy, right? The price is beginning to give us a leg to go up, kind of like a leg to go up, right? From this level, it rose to this level. So that's, I think, that is a very good one. So I'm going to be buying GBP. I'm going to be looking to buy it. Okay, so we have kind of like a step up. So and now it's on the resistance zone. Very funny. That's on the 4 hours. So I think we should be buying GBP let's look at, for example, let's look at this one. Wait, let's look at this one. So what you can do is to kind of like wait inside of this region for a buy. So do this, everybody, on the JPY front. Clear your chart and start these two moving averages, 50 and 21. The 50 period is black color. Put your template on white background if you don't have this indicator. Put the template on white background. Okay, I can wait for you to do that, especially if you're using laptop. If you're using phone, there's no need to change your background. Just insert moving averages, two of them. This one is 21 period and it's exponential. This one is 50 period and it's simple. Moving average, 21 and 50, exponential and simple. Now, go to H4 and wait. So if this price, current price now, if it falls inside of this line, these two lines, or these two moving averages, okay, you can place a buy. Or you can do buy limits if you like. Okay, because this price, if you fall inside this place, you're going to kind of like have a support. That support needs to go up, especially when it falls to black. It's going to kind of like be very volatile. So you can do buy limits. You can do two. If you do buy limits, the first one around the black, you can do the second one around the red. That's what you can do. And of course, if you want more, you can do inside of it. You can do inside of it. It's going to be okay. And I'm on 4 hours. Anyway, I'm not on 1 hour on this one. I'm on 4 hours. I'm just looking at what the price is doing. So I have about 5 buy limits on this one. I'm sure that if the price falls to those regions, it's going to pick maybe 1 or 2 of those trades and, straight up give you money. So that's what you can do to give giveaway because the trend is up. Okay, so you don't want to buy. Buy limit is ideal. Buy instant is not ideal for GBPY. I hope I've been able to make some senses on this one. All right. The MA setting for the person that is asking, Wale Ojo, is that Wale? It's not Ojo, it's Holo. Wale Holo. Or is it Holo? I don't know. So the MA setting is the 21 period is exponential. The color is red for my own. Moving average, 21 period exponential. Then the moving average black color is 50 period simple. Okay. For the person that is asking, that is asking where do I set the stop loss for this trade? Well, I don't have one. I don't have a stop loss for this trade. I don't have, okay, because it's a stacking of trade, right? You can increase the lot later, but then if the price eventually breaks below this level, let's say you have about 5 of those trades running, if you break below this lower level, this support level, you can close your trade. That's if it breaks below 184.030, you can close your trade. It's a very big risk, but of course, it comes with also a very big reward. It has potential for a very big reward, all right? So if you don't want to do it, why not? You can leave it. You can do one. Me, I did 5 limits, others, but you can do one. One is allowed, right? One is allowed. Okay, so 21 exponential, correct, and 50 simple, that's correct. Country cousin. Country cousin. So you are my cousin. That's good. Country cousin. Thank you very much for that information that just helped me pass across. Really, I don't know how to do all those things. So for crude oil, Joseph Agumbiade. Is it Agumbiade? That's your name. For crude oil, well, I don't know. I think I can just check for you. I've not checked. But because of this war going on around energy markets, that's how this Hezbollah Israeli war. I don't know. I'm actually expected to affect crude oil positively, right? But then the crude oil has been very kind of like, down to the downside. So, but I still think, crude oil will rise. I think so. Okay, because I'm seeing some buyers weapon around it now. So if I go to here, okay, let me see if I can just use the candlestick like this. So I'm seeing some kind of like sellers willingly surrendering to buyers. That's where I see it. Sellers willingly surrendering to buyers. That's the way I see this chart now. The sellers were in charge at this point. Let me see if I can just explain this. I'm going to use an arrow to point to a candle so that you can understand what I mean. Arrow down. You see this candle? You see this one that I put an arrow on? I hope everybody can see it. I think I have more than 100 people in the house. You see this candle that I point to? It's a seller weapon, all right? That's what we call kind of like a long-legged doji. But this particular doji is kind of like Jesus cross, okay? So this long-legged doji that you see is actually a seller weapon. You can see that if you, let us say you are a warrior, okay, and you hold a sword. This looks like a sword, but the sword is kind of like drop. Like if you carry sword in your hand, okay, you lift your hand maybe above your head in front of you, and then you drop a sword. Most likely, that sword, once it hit the ground and dig a little bit into the ground, the sword will most likely stand. Okay, that means for kind of like a warrior that you are, when you drop your sword like that, it means you don't want to fight again. That's the way it means physically. Like, let's say you are maybe duet. Is it duet they call it? Those people that use sword to fight. Okay, you are duetting with somebody. So another person carries sword, you also carry sword, and of course, you guys are just playing like all those, in the old days of old. You are just playing maybe in your garden. And of course, you are using sword to. I don't know. I've seen some people use like joke or like competition, not real war. Okay, but even in real war, okay, people that drop sword first are the people that surrender. Okay. So when you drop your sword like that, it means that you surrender. But this particular candle, it's a seller candle. So the way it means is that the sellers willingly surrender, because of course they were kind of like in charge. If you look at it clearly, let me see if I can just pick this. Sellers were kind of like dominating around there. I don't know this color. What kind of thing is this? Wait, kind of like this. Can you see this? So sellers were dominating around here. But when they got to this place, they kind of willingly surrender their weapon. So which means that buyers can now continue to push. And you can see the way the buyers are pushing it. So the way I see it, oil or crude oil is going to continue to push up based on this information submitted by candlestick. And of course, we are looking at 1 hour. So 1 hour is strong enough. If this kind of candle happen on 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily, you should take them serious, especially on daily charts. Especially on daily charts. Okay, so you can take them very serious. Now, that's the way I see this particular one. So I think because of this, crude oil will most likely continue to push forward. All right. And of course, right now it's about breaking the resistance. So if you check your chart, if you are 1 hour, zoom it out like this and plot something like this on your chart. Okay. So, and expect that once candlestick begin to close above this painted zone, you can now continue to push forward and look for a buy. So, or since you are still on 1 hour, you can just go ahead and do this. You can still do that. It's okay. And wait for example, now I'll be waiting for this red to cross the black. Once it crosses the black, you can now, expect for the price to return. And like we did for the JPY, you can still pick it by. That's where I see USD card. So don't buy yet. Wait for more signals on the USD card. Sorry, on the crude oil front. Let me check comment section and see if I can answer more. Somebody is asking, is JPY a sell order? The answer is no. JPY is actually limit orders, buy limit orders. Gold, I think I've analyzed gold already. I said you should stay off. Japheth, you were not here. US 100, I see a buy on that one. Does 20 period exponential moving average and 50 SMA strategy work on all time frame? The answer is yes. It works on all time frame. The only thing is that I do not use it on lower time frames. Okay, I only use it on 1 hour, 4 hours, and daily. If you give me a signal on those ones, I make my money, and of course, I move forward. Now, it has been raining in daily. What is this one? Oh, okay, it has been ranging in daily. I don't know what you mean by it has been ranging. You didn't specify which time frame or instrument. Now, Adedotun Oladimeji is saying, Mr. Jegun Morning, please, I've had the indicator that I use on MT4, but I follow the same procedure. It's not indicator MT5, but it's not working. It cannot work because MT4 indicator cannot work on MT5. There are different syntax that they used to write the code. That's the kind of like the command, okay, the source code that you use for writing indicator on MT4 is a little bit different from that of MT5. The syntax is a little bit different, so it will not work. Now, what you need is an MT5 indicator. That one is the MQ5 or EX5. The one you have is EX4. It will not work with EX5. Now, don't forget, Oladimili, that you can always contact us. You can let me know. Okay, I don't know if you're in Lagos, bring your laptop to the office, and of course, we help you install it. And of course, it will be working fine. Or you go to any locations you are, if you're in Abuja or Port Harcourt or Ibadan. We have offices in those locations. But if you are outside of these regions, wait till we come around, and of course, we'll get it done for you. Or you can contact your manager, they can send you a link. Or maybe I can ask somebody in the academy to send you a link. I can't remember the link right now, and I don't want to give it out. Okay, the only people we give it out to are people that have funded their accounts. Okay, but even if I give you the link, if you don't have to install it, it will still be an issue. All right, so just hold on till we come around, or you come around to the offices. US 100 will check, US 100 will check, US 100 will check. GBP USD, what do we give USD? I think I've analyzed USD. They will be almost the same thing. Dr. Akin Yoade Samuel, that's your name. Dr. Akin Yoade, you're welcome. Which university are you lecturing, Dr. Akin Yoade? Okay, regards to them in that university. Of course, thank you for joining us. Okay, so let me go to US 100. A lot of people have been asking me US 100, US 100, US 100. Let's go to US 100 very fast. I'm going to click on here and go to standard on my MT5 market and go to indices commodity 3 and look for US 100 right there. So on the US 100 front, I'm looking to buy. Like, I've always said this concerning indices in the past, not now, in the past. Okay, and I will continue to say it. Indices market is on the uptrend, is on the rise. Okay, if you look at it, this is daily chart. Where is the price going? It's going up. Okay, it's going up. No matter what you do, nobody wants their businesses to suffer. Okay, this daily chart, this weekly chart. I'm loading the weekly chart now. Where is the trend going? You can see it. It's obvious. The trend is up. Okay. No matter what you do, the trend is up. No matter what you do, the trend is up. No matter what you do, the trend is up. You can see it. It's clear. Trend has been up. Okay. If I even do this, I can do this. You can see it. The trend is up. Okay. That doesn't mean that we don't have downtrend. We do. For example, so it's kind of like a downtrend. And I'm sure that this period that you are seeing now, if you check very well, it should be COVID period. You zoom in a little bit, you will see if we distill this period, where the price went flat like so, it will be most likely COVID period. Or maybe what's his name now? Putin war period. It'll be something like that. But since then, this weekly chart, the price has been surprisingly pushing to the upside. And of course, if you look at the monthly chart, the same thing. So that said, it means that this US 100 and US 30, all these indices, especially in the US stock exchange, will most likely continue to rise. Do you know why? Because the constituent stocks that makes up US 100 are tech stocks. For example, Apple, okay. For example, Microsoft, okay. For example, NVIDIA, all those kind of strange, very dedicated tech stocks. None of their CEOs or their workers will want their businesses to suffer. Now, since they don't want their businesses to suffer, that means they don't want to go out of that index. It will mean that everybody will be competing. Okay, you see Apple bringing iPhone 16. Okay, for people to continue to enjoy life. And guess what? As more people are buying, Apple is making money. So there's no way this US 100 will kind of like collapse. At least not in a hurry. Okay, except somebody pull a plug, which is possible. Except we see another Abdul Muttalab. Okay, no, not him. That one, Abdul Muttalab attempted to bomb US, so he was caught. But there are some people, I can't remember their name. I think 2001. Is it 2001? They bombed Twin Tower in US. Okay, so those are kind of like dangerous period. And of course, 2008 economic meltdown. So those kind of periods kind of like give us perspective as to when the market can actually collapse. And of course, I don't pray it catch you trading that period, because market can actually collapse in a single day or within 2 days or 3 days. You can wipe up your money. But if there's peace in the world, especially in US, if US is not fighting Putin, like physical, throwing shade of bombs and rockets, this market will continue to push forward. That means it will continue to appreciate. So, and of course, we still have more room in this region for this market to cover. Can you see it? Still have more room for it to cover. Okay, so before you can break a previous high now, on these 4 hours, we see maybe a week or two, which means that you can still buy. But exactly when can you now place that buy, that trigger buy? Let's check with 1 hour. So you go to, for example, this kind of indicator I gave you, it's working fine for me. So you go to this one, and of course, you can, as this now, I think you can buy. I think so. But then, of course, maybe you want to wait until it clears this region, because it's more like a resistance zone now. Okay, there's a strong resistance around here that pushes the price back. So if you break this resistance region, it's going to push forward. Okay, but I actually like it when it returns and bring me in. Let me give you an example of what I mean. In the past, using this indicator, when it crosses like that, okay, like this period, when it cross, like this period, when it cross, that's the period of cross. So I like to buy when the price now do, let me see if I can just copy this. I actually wanted to copy. Okay, when the price do this, I like to buy around this region. You see it? So I like to buy when the price retests, like this region or even this one. Okay. Let me just copy this. I like to buy around this region, either the first one or the second. So, and of course, you can see kind of like a retest there. That's this one. I mean, this one. So it's more like a retest. Okay. That's outside and inside again. And of course, it went bullish. So I like it that period. So this period now is more like kind of like too much of a rest. So let's continue to see if we can place a buy. I think if you still place a buy now, you can still make money. You can still do that. So for this US 100, maybe I'll just do kind of like a buy. This will be the second one we are doing instant institution for. Okay, a buy on that one now. I've done a buy. So if you do a buy, don't forget that this US 100 is very volatile. If you know you don't have up to like 500K, 1 million, don't bother. If you have 50,000, 100,000, don't buy US 100. Don't come near. Okay. Of course, that's my own idea of US 100. So I'm going to just put my take profits of this trade around. I'm going to just push it. And I want to put take profit too. Yeah, something like this. So this money, if you can still give me like 16,000, I can still manage that one. It's not as if it's much, but of course it's manageable. So currently, let's see the trade. Let's see how much. I think it's a profit already. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah. So we have done 2 trades today. We have done USD CAD and US 100, and both of them are in profit. So that's the way it is with trading. Okay. If you analyze well, you make money. If you don't analyze well, you lose money. Okay. So for AUD USD also, I think AUD USD will also go down. I think so. But of course, I've not done analysis on that. Let me check comment section and see if more people are talking to me. Please, on USDJPY, when shall we start selling? Please, on USDJPY, when shall we start selling? What do you mean that you want to start selling? Okay. Favor, Awaji, Orangun. What's this your name? Orangungun. No, wait. Let me pronounce your name well. Favor, wait. People just wait a little bit. Your name is Favor. Wait, Favor, Awaji, Orangung. Favor, which state are you from? You must be from Benue or something. I'll be happy if you are from Benue so that you can come and teach me Benue. Are you from Benue? Tell me, Orangung. Ah, my teeth want to come out pronouncing your name. Which state are you from? I would like to know your state. But then, before I finish knowing your state, let me go ahead and check with... Thank you, Mr. Ayun Felix. I think the same analysis will suffice for... The same analysis will suffice for... The same analysis on US 100 will suffice for US 2000. Okay? The only thing I found out of recent is that anytime it is 2:30 p.m., okay, they move differently. All right? Oh, you are from River State. Wow. I thought you're actually from Benue. Don't mind me. Orangung. I'll be calling you Orang. I like names that are complex. Orangung. Right? So let's look at your USDJPY favor. USDJPY, majors market, USDJPY. Well, I don't know why you say you want to start selling it. Me, I hope I hope that I'll be buying it, you know. I hope to be buying it, all right? Because if you look at the trend on the daily chart, okay, the price has actually fallen to a level that is comfortable. Let me even do kind of like an in-depth analysis on USDJPY in your presence. Okay, this is daily chart, this is daily bar. Let me zoom out and check something. So if I go to Fibonacci and I draw from this move, straight move to the upside. Okay, so you can see that the price is currently around 61.8, or the turning point is around 61.8, exactly 61.8. So the way I see it, this price will continue to push forward. That's the way I see it. Okay, it will continue to push forward on the daily chart. Now, what you can do is to now kind of like insert a moving average to know exactly when you can buy. Okay, moving average. Okay, let's say 50 period. And of course, we can now go to H1. So on the H1 front, the buying around this moving average, I think we missed the buy around this period. We missed it. So because we would have bought around here, would have bought around this zone. Okay, we missed it. All right, so let the price come back for this moving average, then you can place a buy. Favor. Hope you are hearing me now. Anytime the price return with a bullish engulfing around this bar, like this period, okay, you can buy. Like this kind of period, you can buy. Okay, or even like this kind of period that I just painted here, you can buy. So those are the areas you can actually buy. So let it return with a let it return with a bullish engulfing, like all these periods, you can buy. So if you come back again and do a bullish engulfing around this moving average, you can buy on 1 hour. So come back for the 1 hour, be buying USGPY around the moving average. Now, if you want to know the significance, the way I do this Fibonacci now, if you want to know the significance of using this Fibonacci with 61 level, this 61 level is a very serious support level on this chart. And the price has fallen to that level. So I feel it will rise. It will most likely rise back to this zero, right? Or this zero level. But then if something happens and it pushes back to this moving average, if anything happens and it pushes back to this moving average around this period here, and then it suddenly begins to fall, then most likely it will, then this moving average can actually resist it. If the trend, if this downtrend is going to hold, then this moving average will resist this move, and most likely it will break this 61 period. Then it will fall back to 100. Okay, and then if you fall back to 100 and break it, then the level is coming to is 161. But then I don't think it will be this year. I don't think it will be this 2024. Okay, because USD is not going to be USD is not going to be so poor that it will allow for Japanese yen to so break it down to 161, which is not likely. So I think I've been able to analyze USD for you. Around Wong, I would like to hear your voice so that you pronounce it for me, so that can pronounce it well. So I think I've done enough analysis for today. Good one. So let me enable the channel. Let me check the comments. Who is this one? A Hakpo Favor. It says, with 100,000, can you trade US 100? The answer is no. You cannot trade it. Your money is too small. Your money is less than $100. So somebody says $100 is not in profit. Not only you, Wakakom, all of us are in profit. Wakakom, your own is not in profit. Okay, so let me enable the channel for people to talk to me. I like to hear feedbacks, and I would like to hear from countryman. Is it country wise? I think country, all those people that say they are country cousin. Maybe you are my cousin, I don't know. And Orang please, Orang just raise up your hand if you want to talk to me. I would like to hear from Orang. I will enable you to talk to me. So you want to say something, say it now, like a feedback on what we have discussed today. Say it so that we can move forward. Go ahead. Raise up your hand. You want to talk to me, I will enable you, and of course you can talk to me. Or somebody wants to greet me, you can also greet me. Okay. And if you have benefited from today's analysis, you're welcome. Like my own trade is currently on 4,000. So 5,000 Naira itself can drink breakfast this morning. Okay, so Peculiar, Esther, what's going on? Go ahead, talk to me. Sorry, unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, Peculiar.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Hello, good morning.
I can hear you.
Well done.
Well done, too.
My own question. I want to ask, when can we buy gold? You said gold is on a uptrend. I can see it. When can we enter buy?
When the price returns to a support. When the price returns to a support, you can buy. Now the price is not yet on support.
Okay, yes. What's the minimum amount that we can have so that we'll be comfortable trading gold?
300,000.
All right. Thank you very much.
300,000 is almost
Okay.
You're welcome. Next.
Thank you, sir.
Next person that wants to talk to me. You're welcome, Esther. Another person that wants to talk to me. Who else? Who else wants to talk to me? Okay, nobody wants to talk to me. All of you are annoyed at me or you are flexing for me this morning. It's okay. It's okay. So You're all good. I'm hoping so. So that means we can end the class here. I think we can end the class. Who is this one? I don't know. Okay, so nobody else raised up their hands. All right, so thank you very much, everybody. I hope you have benefited from today's analysis. And of course, we'll see you again another time. So we're going to be doing some adjustment to the people that normally come around to talk to you every day. So you might see me more than once in a week. Normally, you see me once in a week on Mondays. But of course, I only resumed back to work today. So that was why I was not here. I was not here yesterday. So tomorrow, another person will come around. And of course, maybe before the end of the week, you will still see me, most likely. But of course, till then, I want to appreciate you all for taking out time to join us this morning. Of course, I'm hoping that you have a fruitful day. Okay, today is Monday. I'm currently around 5,000 in profit. If I close my trade now, I can drink pepper soup if I like. Okay, but of course, I don't want you to drink pepper soup with your money. So somebody is asking, Jafet, Peter, are you Urobo or Yoruba? Well, I'm neither of the two. I'm actually from Ikale. So, but of course, I understand Urobo small. Okay, yeah, Jafet, are you Urobo? Well, Urobo. Okay, I've just spoken Urobo to Jafet. I understand Urobo a little bit. Okay, I can passable of your language, right? Because of course, your people migrated to my area, so they stayed in my father's house for free for many years. So their children speak Urobo a lot. So I picked one or two things when I was younger. All right. So of course, they have free accommodation, courtesy of my dad. All right. So is it $5,000 you are saying? No, 5,000 naira the emoji. You want to come and collect some? Okay. Thank you very much. Orang Gungun, Ogagarunu. Wow. I'm seeing very nice name, Nigerian name, really. Ogagarunu. Thank you very much, Christopher. Can I get your personal number? My personal number is 09020398739. Moloku Osita. The name I'm seeing this morning, if I begin to pronounce them, my teeth can break. But of course, I like complex names like that. Moloku Osita. Okay, my number again is 09020398739. Right? WhatsApp only, please. Just send me WhatsApp. You don't need to call because most of the times I'm in class. All right. So please, I need your WhatsApp number. It's still the same WhatsApp number, Bolu Atife, 09020398739. Can you drop your mobile number? Everybody's asking for my mobile number. Okay, let me type it here for everybody to see. 09020398739. All right, so dropping it, and of course, I'm signing out. And of course, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you all grab it. Congratulations.